Welcome to the Frida Kahlo and Diego Rivera video. I shall talk about the lives of Frida Kahlo and Diego Rivera. On September 4th, 2017, the Heard Museum opened up an exhibit on Frida Kahlo and Diego Rivera, featuring some of their artwork, photographs, and some of Frida's clothing. The exhibit was rare. It was the first time the exhibit ever visited the United States, let alone Arizona. First, in case you don't know who these artists are, let's talk about them. Let's start with the exotic artist Frida Kahlo. She was born in Coyoacan, Mexico. At the age of 6, Frida got polio, which is a type of disease. She was bedridden for about 6 months, and this is when she started to draw. She would copy the drawings she saw in her father's photos, and drawing made her feel better and kept her occupied. As she grew older, she didn't start to draw much until she was 18 years old. On her way home from school on a bus, a trolley collided with that bus, causing Frida to almost die. She suffered a severe spine injury, resulting in many surgeries on her spine. She then drew. She would draw mythical scenes, pictures describing her emotions, and exotic pictures of her and her animals. She was left crippled, unable to walk most of the time, but she still drew. She painted herself crying when she said she wouldn't cry. She painted her with her pets, and she had the most exotic ones too. She painted bunnies, monkeys, lizards, and many others that she owned. She would also paint paintings of her and her husband, who is Diego Rivera. Diego was born in Guadalajara, Mexico. He soon traveled to Europe to go to a college for further improvement on his artwork. He paints realistic pictures and murals of people. Some of his paintings have hidden pictures that you must look closely at to see the hidden pictures. He has painted a mural at the Golden Gate International Exposition in San Francisco in 1940, and from 1945 to 1951, he worked on a series of murals known as From the Pre-Hispanic Civilization to Conquest, and his last mural he made was called Popular History of Mexico by Diego. Sadly, in 1935, Nelson Rockefeller famously ordered Rivera's Man at the Crossroads mural to be demolished, making his family and fans upset. The picture was obscene and, in judgment of Rockefeller Center, an offense to good taste. It was for this reason primarily that Rockefeller Center decided to destroy it, states Dr. Rockefeller Jr. Diego likes to paint portraits of people and festivals that he sees and that he likes. He sees the world in shapes and colors. Now let's talk about some things that these artists did together. In the early 1920s, Diego Rivera and Frida Kahlo married. They were both amazing artists, and their paintings would often include one another. Frida would paint magical scenes of her and her husband in strange or realistic situations, while Diego would paint realistic life, like paintings of him and Frida. Despite being excellent artists, they both argued and fought often. This resulted in them getting divorced in 1939. Then, about a year later, they remarried. Soon, Frida left the world in 1954, so Diego married his artwork dealer, Emma Hurtado, but sadly, he left the world also in 1957 due to heart failure. They are both remembered by family, friends, admirers, and fans from all around the world. Now that you know who Frida Kahlo and Diego Rivera are, let's talk about their art exhibit in the Heard Museum. Here, in Phoenix, Arizona, the Frida Kahlo and Diego Rivera exhibit arrives, a traveling museum exhibit which travels to America for the first time, better yet, in the Heard Museum in Arizona. The exhibit lasted from September 4th, 2017 to September 21st, 2017, and included photographs of Frida and Diego, along with their artwork that wasn't kept by family members and friends, and even included some of Frida's clothing. It was a miraculous exhibit of colorful paintings done by Frida and Diego, with beautiful and vivid clothing worn by Frida. Of course, with amazing photographs taken of Frida and Diego, along with activities such as making paper masks of the animals that Frida kept as pets, foam sunflowers that were hung up like Diego's paintings of the children and the sunflowers, and a letter and stamp table for people to make letters for Frida and or Diego. Frida Kahlo and Diego Rivera have painted many wonderful masterpieces that are enjoyed all around the world. Their artwork and photographs are preserved and are traveling all around the world so people could enjoy the beauty of their artwork and pictures of them making their magic happen. Yet, their fame doesn't stop. They appear on the big screen with actor Ruben Blades, who portrayed Rivera in 1999 movie Cradle Will Rock. Alfred Molina then later brought Rivera to life once more, co-starring with actress Salma Hayek as Frida Kahlo in 2002 in the acclaimed biographical film Frida. If you ever get the chance to view their artwork, you might as well take it.